All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, where you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 22nd of January 2026, and we just like gonna start the live morning and voice test 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check, sound check, sound check. Okay. All right. So first thing first, let's just like break down the chart from the higher time frame to lower time frame. We're just like going on the gold actually right now. Just give me 1 minute. These might just like full with my cat hairs. Don't know what they were just like doing with it. Okay, so I can see that daily just like rejected from the long rejection week right now, just like continuously pushing to the upside. But you know what? With the fundamental condition, I would say today or tomorrow might be good. Could crash. Like take the impact of Trump, just like getting back from the tariffs, or just like getting slowed down about the Greenland. So I think so gold should continuously pushing to the downside. So I will look for the sell from the top, or I will just like going to be look for the sell from the strong resistance area. So the main bigger picture behind the scene, that was I'm just like talking about right now. But we just like going to be see what kind of fundamentals just like going to be implement on the with the technical perspective. So from daily to H4 just like continuously pushing upside, and look at the previous H4 just like don't have a upper wick till right now. The previous H4 just like don't have a upper wick right now. I can see that. And H1 just like continuously pushing to the upside. We are just like need to look at 30-minute time frame to see more better picture. So in a 30-minute time frame, it just like broke above this resistance area, and this is the support we are having here. This is the fifth candle just like started right now. The previous fourth candle continuously pushing to the upside, and this trade which I have just like took here, you can see, while just like settling down for the live stream, I just like took this impulse entry here. This can just like close with a small body. Let's kind of create a wick, break above this high at 25 pips, 30 pips. I just like secure my 80% position, and rest I have just like close like at 55, 60 pips. So it's a impulse entry in trend. Look at this one, market just like continuously pushing upside, close with small body, can I create a wick, break above the high, so execute it and exit, because we just like tapping towards like on the resistance on the left hand side. So this candle even just like close above the resistance area. This is where we just like need to use our common sense, just like what, like look at this one, how much it just like already moved. Look at this one, it just like moved 400 pips, more than 400 pips, and it's a consecutive fourth fifth actually M30 candle actually right now running on. So I would like to, even it just like break above this resistance area, we just like need to understand it doesn't it seems like a breakout structure, but it's not like a breakout structure. You just like need to wait for some new structure to be formed, like let it come down, even just like break and close above this current resistance area, let it come down, create some support, or then break below the support, that makes sense for the cells, or break above that resistance, that makes sense. So looking at 50-minute time frame, 50 minutes just like having this resistance area, and below this I think so, if I'm just like looking for the cells, it doesn't make sense to take a sell here. I think so below this area we are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. Sorry, sorry for the cough for today. Actually I just let gonna get, yeah, I just like ate some bad sauces with my children, so yeah, really bad effect. So we are just like having these rejections on the left hand side. Look at this one. We are having these rejections on the left hand side. So let's see how market reacting to this rejection area. Right now I'm just like waiting. So let me see. Deep just like sent me the chart. Let me see what he just like did here. Yeah, such a beautiful entry, same as it is as I just like took this entry. Very nice. Same entry, very good. So this is something actually we just like needed here actually. You know what? We just like the purpose of this university just like to build yourself like you have to be stand at your own feet like someday like Raja bro or I just like not there, so you can do the things at your own. That's why we just like not providing any kind of signals. We never provide any kind of copy trading. We just like only offering the education so that you guys can stand at your own feet. Look at this one. Many people just like took the same entry as me actually. So this is due to education actually. So M15 impulse entry, no Jaha, there's no impulse entry for the M15. I'm just like waiting right now. Same trade as you, brother. Close 90% at 36 pips and close remaining 5% at 40 pips. And I was trailing the SL and the new M15 candle broke its on low, close full. Perfect. Very nice, Manatesh. Very nice, bro. Very nice. Look at this one. Everyone just like took this trade at their own. Like, look at this one, man. How our trades just like match with each other. It's just like because we're just like getting the same education. Very nice. Hello, brother. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Alhamdulillah. Good. Perfect. Fine. Wow, look at this one. Everyone just like took the same trade here, man. Wow. Very nice. Beautiful. Very nice. So, what actually I'm looking for, I'm looking for the candle to create some kind of a support and give me some kind of a strong bullish candle so I can go for the buys. Or rather than that, if the candle just like going to be create some support and then broke that support below that support area, so there's a higher probability we're gonna continuously pushing to the downside. Yes, this makes sense. If candle breaking below this low, it's mean the H4 just like breaking its own low, where the previous H4 just like don't have upper wick. But we just like need some confirmation on the lower time frame. So actually lower time frame will just like gonna give us the confirmation what gonna happen on the higher time frames. So in the same time, if it is like going to be create a resistance, that's gonna create a big break above the high of this current resistance area, break above these both rejections on the left hand side above this area. I could say this is like a 100 pip range on the upside. We'll see what the market gives us. Yeah, last year I was just like fighting with the news here somewhere here. I just like did like three trades here, but did not like sustain the pressure, man. I just like wanted to take a buy. I knew it could be pulled back from this area. Look at this one. Just like try to fight with the market like on a smaller time frame. This candle, like this is something like a big mistake I have just like done. Try to take a buy due to on a 5 minute took a loss. Then this candle just like 30 minutes, just like 15 minutes, just like close with no bottom wick. Candle created a wick, start pushing upside, executed one buy, close the position. Then with the new M15 break, created a wick break above the high, executed a buy. But then I just like wanted to hold it for the whole move on the left hand side. It was just like a fight with the news actually, and I was just like using even like a 0.25 load, and I'm getting like minimum stop loss was just like 150 pips, 200 pips, 100 pips, no lower than that. So playing with the profit. So but this candle I just like wanted to hold with this one, but this candle just like close with no upper wick, and the news just like pop up that time. He just like settling down the things there from, so probability it could continuously pushing upside to the downside. But till that, I was just like I did not get that kind of news there, so I wanted to hold it for the continuation. It moved from my execution like almost like 500 pips, but it is whatever it is. So I just like close this trade as this kind of just like going to close with no upper wick actually. So couldn't like get anything there, just like a break even for me. How old are you, brother Asif Khan? कितने साल का लगता हूँ मैं? बूढ़ा बाबा लगता हूँ? I catch this move, very nice. Many students here just like catch the same move as I just like took a buy as same as it is. Like look at this one, very nice. So actually, when it just like break above this high, I did not execute it in the first minute. Then it just like come down, create a wick. Then it just like break its own high. Then I just like execute it on this trade. So the plan or the trick is actually we just like don't need to like put some force on ourselves that where the market will go in for the whole day, where the market will go for the whole week. To become a profitable trader, I would say if you can like working on the probability where the market could go for the next 10 minutes, for the next 15 minutes, that's the only thing you just like needed. Where the market is like heading towards for the next 15 minutes, for the next 30 minutes, that's it. And you just like gonna definitely gonna get your moves there. That's all you just like need there. मुझे तो 35 के लगते हो, 35 का नहीं हो भाई मैं, 38 39 हो गया हूँ, बड़ा हूँ. Okay, so YouTube, good morning. Why you delete yesterday's stream? I want to rewatch it, but it deleted. You know what? I actually did not delete that stream. It just like mistakenly deleted, and I also launched a complaint on a YouTube, like a representative customer care center. I just like send them like the like my URL there, and ask them to recover my like a previous last day stream. It was just like a very educational stream, to be honest. I was just like deleting my one stream which just like I uploaded there because someone just like whenever they just like open my channel, that was just like popping up on the front screen. So I just like wanted it to back one, and that was also like a profitable. But I was just like wanted to keep it the current or the recent like streams there. So just like mistakenly deleted, but will be recovered definitely. But I'm having a copy with me. If someone just like need that, I can send it to them. I also like recorded those stream, but that will be recovered and will be back on the YouTube actually. So missed over 350 pips move in 15 minutes time frame. Price had no bottom wick, went up straight. Oh, walaikum salam. Took the same trade, brother. Close full at 25 pips. Very nice. So read a nice trade cash, bro. Thank you so much. You also took impulse entry in trade market, already moved 330 pips. It's something different. It's a structure actually. If we just like move above this area, look at the 15-minute time frame. 15 minutes just like created a resistance, then this can just like create a wick and break and close above this previous resistance area. 30 minutes just like close with small body. It's mean it's just like drop the volume. If it just like drop the volume, then there is no business of the next candle to create a wick and break above the small body candle. If it's just like going to break above the small body candle, then there is a probability that it could continuously pushing up. So it's a sign of the volume. So it's our proper structure in Market Florida University to go as an impulse entry in trend. Make sense, Mr. YouTube? I executed buy based on M15 structure, but SL hit. How your SL just like got hit there? Okay, so ट्रम्प ने डिलीट करवाया नहीं यार, ट्रम्प ने डिलीट करवाई, गलती से होगा, आ जाएगी वापस आ जाएगी. I think it's because we talk about Trump too much now. It's not about that. If this candle breaks and close above resistance, then with London Open, I think so we can continue to push up. Yeah, that makes sense. But if it's like going to be closed with a strong, healthy bearish candle, it could be continuously pushing to the downside as well. Who knows that? But let's see. It's like very important to see how this candle is just like about to be closed. There's just like 9 minutes left for this candle to be closed. M15 already created a resistance. So all I'm just like worried about, you see that how market just like create some one bearish candle and then it just like drop like almost more than 500 pips from from this resistance area. So it could be a, like a strong resistance area. So if I just like wanted to take a buy, I would like to see this candle to be close above this resistance area, above this all rejection on the left hand side. So then it makes sense for the continuation. Rather than that, if it's just like going to be create some strong support, a strong resistance actually, so probability it could continuously pushing downside as well. But let's see what structure is like going to be printed there. Okay. Okay, Cash bhai, are you coming to the Bangkok even now? I was just like having a plan, but then I just like need to cancel it actually due to some reasons. We'll start seeing you guys soon. Don't take me wrong. I just wanted to ask, like I have been following you from for a while now. If your edge is good and you are profitable rated, why you not to scale your account from 5,000 to 50K or 100K? Is there any specific reason behind it? Yes, it's a specific reason behind it. I'm just like living in a Pakistan country. I already got freeze my two bank accounts by the government actually, and I just like use this $5,000 just for the educational content. I'm just like when I'm just like trading alone, I'm just like having other capital with me as well. So yeah, that was the reason. I already just like running with the case actually. So actually, you know what, Jazz Bear saying, you just like need to understand. Don't look at the, if you are just like looking for some mentor to having big capital, if you are looking for someone to give you some kind of entertainment there, then definitely you will not interested in the education, because doesn't matter if I'm using like 0.10 load, if I'm using like 0.20, 0.20, 0, even 0.002 load. You just like need to understand how the structure just like worked out there, how it's just like reacting to the market. If you just like execute it, if you just like managing the risk, so you just like doesn't matter what load size you are just like using there, doesn't matter what kind of like a capital you are having. If your structure, if you're just like execution, if your risk management just like perfect, doesn't matter what load size, what account size you are using, it will react in the same way. If I can make money on the small account, that's mean I can easily make money on the higher capital. If I cannot like manage the small capital, it's mean I cannot even like manage the higher capital. So this thing actually just like need to understand, just like look at the structure, look at the execution, look at the like how I'm just like providing the education. Doesn't matter what load size just like you are using, it all depends on your conditions actually. What times the stream start? Okay, it just like started before like 25 minutes. So why they have to freeze? Is it not legal to trade Pakistan? Joseph, actually, you know what? They just like wanted me to trade with their own brokerage. Like Pakistan just like want me to trade on their own brokerages. But if I'm just like wanted to take a buy on a gold with their brokerages house, they will just like put general sale tax, income tax. There's a lot of taxes. They're just like going to be implemented. Suppose that I just like wanted to take a buy somewhere here, my position will open somewhere here. So would you like would you like to trade like that? I don't think so. So we just like need to manage the things until we just like going to get a proper rules about these things. Why not to go to the bike gas? Why I just like need to like increase my expenses? I'm just like running all the business like on an online perspective, so my earning will be remain same. Why I just like need to increase like my expenses there? I just like don't feel comfortable right now to move towards like Dubai, and I think so now you should have to be stopped by interviewing. Just like focus on the education. Why you are just like interested in my life? Just look at this one. What you think? Why I'm just like doing live stream here? Why Raja bro just like choose me to provide you education here? What was the reason? I'm just like doing stream here from 2 years, man. But still, I think whatever curiosities you were just like having with you, I hope you just like got the answers. London open in 5 minutes, right? It's just like 4 minutes. Yes. People want to know you better. I don't know why they're just like interested in me. Why you are not interested in forex? Just like do something which will just like gonna change your life actually. So I am in Pakistan. I want to trade with 50K or 100K. Is there any problem? No, there is no problem. But don't ask me these kind of things like on the live stream. If anyone having any kind of queries about like how to trade or how you can manage the money actually by living in Pakistan, so don't ask me live actually, to be honest. Okay, anyways, guys, I gotta go. For some time, get some work in for the body on the stairs. Everyone, maybe. Okay, okay, take care, take care. If the candle breaks and close above the resistance with the London Open, I think so. We can continue push up. Yeah, that makes sense. We could do that. Sir, share previous day's trade. Yeah, it was there. You can rewatch once the live stream will be back on our YouTube. Like you can see that. That's 100% true. Account size does not matter. I think it's because we talk about Trump too much. भाई कैसे हो या जी ठीक हूँ जी मैं ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है मिज़ान बैंक कैसा है विड्रॉल के लिए यही बनास पर ही विड्रॉ यू नो व्हाट मिस्टर शजील साहब मेरे जो ये केस और ये सारा मसला है ना ये मिज़ान बैंक के साथ ही चल रहा है and you know what they're just like having the worst like I would say worst services I can't imagine that bank will just like gonna behave like that everything just like legal there everything I just like show them the legal documents each and everything I just like provided them but still my account just like got freeze and they just like get out from that allegation like right after 7 months it took like 7 months so now I just like have to be like cautious about these things very bad customer service even you're just like providing them each and every document still it's like I'm just like living in some kind of jungle to be honest in a forest actually like I'm just like providing someone a document they have to ride on a horse then they will just like go towards to the HR department they will provide them something and then they just like give them another message and then they will ride on the horse again and it's like a technology like a like a I would say decade going on I would say you just like need to click one like just like with one click you just like can send documents to anyone can receive documents from anyone but it's Pakistan still we just like living on the horses. So, where should we ask these questions? Why you are interested in these questions? You can ask me privately, okay? If you just like wanted to ask something about Pakistan industry or something like that. Recently, I joined the MFU. Now I feel very confident and comfortable. Very nice, Asif. Very nice. The impulse buy will be after 48, 39, 70 after the previous week, right? Uh, 30 minutes just like close in a bearish form. H1 just like closed. This is 2M15 just like close in a bearish form, small body. If this can going to break below this low, there's a probability we're gonna continuously pushing to the downside. But I think so for buys till right now, just like created a resistance now. See this one, this is I was just like talking about. Doesn't make sense to take a buy as it's just like already moved a lot. So now just like created a resistance here. So there are two opportunity which just like could grab here. Number one, if we just like go something like if a candle just like going to be close somehow this so there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside this is the bias you are having with you or if it just like come down create some support give some confirmation so there's a probability it will retest this high these are the two scenarios still right now by looking at the trend session trend actually but I don't know why I just like wanted to take a sell here you know what the previous 50-minute candle just like closed in a strong body then the another one just like closed with a small body so there's no business of this current candle to break below this low if just like going to break below this low there's a probability it could fill this range can I play with my profit here. Inner devil, stop it, man. Okay, so how can I deposit into Dominion market account from Pakistan local bank? I would say you can go with the local bank, but with the local bank यार उसको ना थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है, इसको 5-6 दिन लग जाएंगे, वर्किंग बिजनेस डेज लग जाएंगे। तो आप ऐसा करो, आप क्रिप्टो सीखो, अगर आपको नहीं आती तो वो बेस्ट वे है। Foreign deposit होगा और within 6 to 7 hours you just like going to be get the withdrawal as well. So for Pakistan I would say the first priority you can go with the crypto, the second priority you can go with the banks. If you just like wanted to like don't wanted to get any kind of headache, I would say go with the crypto. And right now there's just like more than 170 people just like watching the live stream on YouTube, and I'm just like having 36 likes. Great. They can't even move their cursor for the like button, but here for the free education. 50 minute was good structure, new 4 hour candle. Okay, let's see. Same problem in Bangladesh. Anything new government don't know it illegal. Okay, yeah, everyone like Pakistan, India, or like these Bangladesh, these countries is like definitely having these kind of like issues here. They did not like created a proper rule for these things, but वो पता क्या कहते हैं? वो कहते हैं ना खेलेंगे ना खेलने देंगे. It's just like in our language. ना खेलेंगे ना खेलने देंगे. Is Dominion Market has a UPI option for deposit or withdraw? I think so, yes. लोकल बैंक सेफ है यार, वही सब कुछ है ना, एंड पे आपको नहीं देना क्या, रिटर्न नहीं जमा करानी, क्या करना है वहाँ पे यार, क्या सी बातें पूछ रहे हो मेरे से? ऐसी बातें नहीं पूछते यार। मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे मैसेज कर लेना अगर कुछ पूछना है ऐसा तो। The impulse buy will be after 43 after the previous week, right? You know what? I'm just like not interested in impulse buy in this scenario. In this scenario, I'm not interested in impulse buy because if I just like wanted to take a buy here, this is something I can see on the left hand side. Very risky one. I would like to see this candle to be close above the resistance if I just like wanted to take a buy. Rather than that, you know what? If it's just like going to break below this both candle low, it could be fill this range. My notification for start of stream comes in very late. Okay. Why is just like happen? It's just like schedule already there. So you're just like going to be get the notification right on the time. Might be some internet issue you just like going to be face, Clara. So if 30-minute candle will close bullish, create support will be a buy. If it's just like going to be close bullish, it's just like broke the resistance, bro. Then definitely will be that will be a buy. What's your YouTube address? It's like Forex simple Forex. So भाईजान आप लोगों की स्ट्रेटजी से अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं आज प्रॉफिटेबल हूँ। वाओ, someone just like become profitable by getting our strategy. I was captured from 4801 impulse entry 115. Wow, 115 pips. Thanks a lot. Bye. We learned a lot from you live from your live YouTube. Okay, perfect, and congratulations. Can we take impulse on 4838? 4838, not interested in impulse to be honest. Look at the way how just like moving. It's the opening of London right now. Did you just like saw London moving like that? I don't think it's just like not showing like strong volume. Even if it's just like going to break above this high, I'm just like worried about this rejection. And look at the way how market just like draw from this resistance areas. Very strong resistance it could be considered. Okay, let me just like tell you one thing. Now we are having fundamental conditions which just like telling us gold could be crashed to the downside. Let me just like looking at market AGI right now. Okay, look at this one. So they are just like telling me today, look at this one. Day trading, swing trade for swing trader, it could be like a bullish one on a higher time frame. Definitely, this is just like going to be might be going to decrease the interest rates. so might be on a higher time frame. But for the day trading, it just like become a bearish one. They just like also give the target of 47.50, and they're just like telling that the pullback level could be like 48.80. But if you just like wanted to see something going to be implement and going to be respect this fundamental, you just like need some kind of a technical, like a confirmations there. So that makes sense. See this one, the bigger pictures right now for today, because last day Trump, if you just like looking at this one, uh, news which is like having high impact news is, so last day, who buy no this one, from where Trump just like started. Okay, look at this one. Rep of Trump backs down on Greenland tariffs, says deal framework reached. All right. So Australia, December, some, not this one, not this one. The last day. Look at this one. Trump's back down on Greenland tariffs, say deal framework will reach. Gold. This is like a sign of a gold future, I think. So yeah. So it should be in a bearish form, and then you will see he just like getting back from implementing a tariff on the Europe as well. Look at this one. Trump rules force tariff, says Greenland. Okay, it's having a bearish impact on gold. Trump back off on the tariff. Okay, it's the same thing. But I'm just like looking. So yeah, nations routine and heavy protector meeting with President Trump, during which they discussed the critical significance of security in the article region to all allies. Okay, interest spokesman bullish, bearish one, bearish one. Okay, man, I just like looking for last day news actually. Trump says, "Oh, we will not further action on Iran." Look at this one. Positive news for these. The bigger picture of the fundamentals is like in a bearish one right now for the gold. Actually, might be for temporary, but yes. Trump says Putin accepted to join the. Look at this one. The bigger news or bigger pictures, just like pushing gold to the downside. His deal and everyone will be happy with. Okay, gold just like pushing down. Trump said it looks like we have concept of deal. Okay, look at this one. So if you're just like looking at a bigger picture, it's just like showing the impact on gold should continuously pushing to the downside. And if you're just like looking at the fundamental condition here, pre-market earnings 50%, sector rotation 35, tariff threat now is like 25%. See this one? The gold just like pushing due to this Greenland tension and due to tariff actually. So I'm just like, to be honest, looking for the sells as well, but with like a great confirmation. Might be it will continuously pushing upside or start doing consolidation, and with the NY, if it's just like going to give me some confirmation, I'm just like gonna take the sells. But we'll see with the confirmation. Without confirmation, I'm not gonna predict the market. Got it? I'm just like not gonna predict the market. Oh, look at this one, man. I was just like talking about this one. It's just like broke this low now. It could pushing to the downside. Wanted to take a sell here. Does 30 minute have valid sells if previous candle low breaks? Actually, 30 minutes if you're just like looking at single 30-minute time frame, might be it will confuse you to take a sell because the trend is just like in a bullish form. But if you're just like looking at the bigger picture, H4, just like previous H4 don't have a upper wick. H1 just like closed one, two, three, four, five candle just like close in a bearish form. M30 created a resistance. But if you're just like looking at M15, this candle just like close with a small body. Look at this one, man. I was just like telling you that it's just like gonna break the low and will push into the downside. I wanted to take a sell here actually. Price pushing down. I texted you. All right. I was just like going to be look it after the stream. Man, I just like missed this one, man. While speaking with you guys, explaining you the fundamental condition. Look at this one. Just like feel this range. Is it what I was just like talking about? Is it something which I was just like talking about? If a 50-minute candle close on the next candle will high volume can, yeah man, I just like miss this one. I just like feel this range. Look at this one. You just like move like 60 60 p. Feel the complete range here. Don't want to get into any FOMO. I just like miss this one, man. I hate it. We'll see. We'll see. Cell done. I took it. Wow. Sidra just like took this cell. I also done got it. Wow, man. Took cell. So why you just like did not tell me to take a cell? It's just like breaking the law. You guys are just like mean here, man. I was just like providing the education. You guys not even providing with a signal here. That is just like breaking the law. Yeah. Took cell secure 38 pips, 60 pips done. Wow. We were telling you to look at the chart. I just like didn't hear that actually. Didn't watching that. I was just like try to explain the fundamental condition. It was a beautiful cell, I would say. Very nice. 50, 60 pips. Easy range was there. Oh man. It's okay. Look at this Stephen chart. Wow, took the sell here. Wow, Stephen, you just like took a sell here. Should be sell makes sense only with great confirmation. If it's just like when it's like break below these both rejections. If you are taking sell here, you just try to predict the market. Sells only make sense here. Broke below this small body candle, broke below this both rejection. From here to here, you are having like a 70 pip range. This could be sell, this could be stop loss, and this could be the target. So you even you just like always just like general your trade. Even you just like win a trade or even you just like lose a trade. If you won the trade, just always look at your trade that how you can be execute with a better execution with more good confirmation. Or when you just like I would say lose a trade, you just like go towards that trade, general that trade that how you can lose less if it's just like not gonna work out. How you can manage risk in better way and how you can what the thing you just like miss there actually. So always general your trades actually. Yeah, man. Got some pips. Rohit Gupta, very nice. Wow, everyone just took the same. So look at this. This is what I'm just like talking about. Perfect entry, perfect execution, and perfect exit. Very nice. This is something I would call professional. Very nice, Rohit. Rohit, such a great entry it was. Oh man. While providing you education, I'm just like losing a lot of money. Like I can't use my higher capital account there. I'm just like providing the education. Many times I just like miss the move. I should do something about it. Need to start copy trading on my other account with this account. Let's see. Someone just like go 35 pips, 25 pips, man. 35 pips, 35, 49 pips. You are need two screen. I am already sitting on three screen actually. But at that time my chart was just like behind. Even I'm just like having three screen. My chart was just like still on the behind. Missed it because some technical issues. Okay, bro. Next time, open market edge AI in half window of your PC. Uh, yeah, I just like wanted to show you guys the the complete picture there. I don't know why am I just like cats are just like yelling at my door. They just like wanted to say something to me. They wanted to come in. You know what? Last day, someone just like texting me on my Instagram. They just like wanted to take a buy on 100K to million funding. I don't know why I just like did that, but I told him if you're just like going to buy that 100K with my code, I'm just like going to give you 125K free account. And you know what? What happened? He just like quickly bought it in the 10 minutes. Then I just like gave him 25K free account. I don't know why I just like did that, but must be in a mood. Well, so just like got a message from him right now. So, bro, okay, what is this? Prince Sharma, I just like took late entry. Why late entry, man? Oh, why you just like took a sell here? It's not late. It's too much late, I would say. Why would you do that, bro? Did you get into some kind of FOMO that you just like gonna miss the trade? Did I took the trade even I missed this trade? I didn't even took this trade, bro. Uh, it was by mistake. Okay, so just like close it. If you just like execute by mistakenly, then just like close your trade. Okay, कैश भाई $1 रहता है और 7.5 के चैलेंज कंप्लीट हो वाह। $1 अगर रहता है ना तो फिर 0.01 से ऊपर लोड मत यूज़ करना वरना इस डॉलर से वापस आ जाओगे। When the giveaway will come? No giveaway till right now, to be honest. I just like already give two accounts privately, to be honest. But now no more giveaway for the for this month. Actually, we'll see at the end of the month. Man, I just like miss the main move here. So we'll see if it's just like going to create some support, give some confirmation candle like a strong body. So there's a probability it could retest the high. I just like need some new structure to be formed there for the execution. But I would say very well done, guys. You just like execute with the call for the cells here. Totally makes sense. Created a resistance, opening of London session. This candle closed with small body. This candle did not break above the previous candle high. Respected the previous candle, broke the low of the small body. It means there's volume, clean traffic, tradable range, grabs chunks. That's it. This is what we do daily actually. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I guess with the open volume is done. Yeah, you just like grab your chunks. You just like done with your work actually for today's session. I think so. You just like done with it. Do you think it's smart for me to get MT5 but I trade futures? I just think I need it for price study. I was going to watch your old lives and study the trades you take. Yeah, sure, you can go ahead, but I never trade future. I don't know how it just like reacted, how it just like move. I really don't have any experience with that. Can you explain these cells so that I can confirm if my logic align with you? I explain it, Joseph. Just bear sings up, just bear sings up. समझ आ गई है ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਗਈ ਆ ਜੋ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਇੱਥੇ better to wait for support to be formed for buys and for sells we need to wait for some sort of structure. Yeah, exactly. Future moves the same since I owe trade gold futures. Okay, if you just like move the same then it will going to be react in the same way. Definitely. Okay. So wow, man. I just like just let's see how this can is just like about to be close. You know what? Yeah, I'm just like going to be tell you guys. This area I can see it's just like having very, very, very strong area, like a strong resistance area as well. And it's the level of 48, 40. I don't know why market just like reacting to 40 level actually. I don't know, it's my perspective actually. I remember that today we just like having like a bigger picture behind the scene, like with the fundamental condition, gold could be crash, might be today or tomorrow. But if I just like going on the left hand side, where if you guys remember that was a Wednesday, and that was such a like a bad day, and I also lose that day $1,800 on my other account as well. If you guys remember, that was also like the same level of 40, something like that. Let me see this one, where it's just like gone, man. Okay, let's get back. Yes, this one. I remember this one. That was also like nearby 40 level. I remember we were just like waiting for to take a buy here. Market was just like doing consolidation. This candle, this candle break above and activate by buy stop in the last 5 to 10 seconds with a spike, and then start pushing to the downside. This is where I lose like a $1,800 on my other capital and like a $200 on this capital. So I remember this respect, the way it was just like reacting. If the candle or if the market where we are having like a fundamental condition like in a strong bearish momentum, like we're expecting that whatever just like Trump said in their like conference last day, it should have to be bring impact on the charts. So if I'm just like going to be watch something going to be happen same as it is, like look at this level, it's the same level, strong level it was. Mark was continuously tapping it, continuously rejecting from this area. So with the ny, it just like happened with the ny. So with ny, same thing. If it's just like going to be appear here in the current condition of the market, where it is just gone 40, if it is like continuously rejecting from this area, I will open a sell and will hold it, try to hold it for the whole day. No, I mean, didn't we wait for counter trend setup to form for sales? I mean, in module, Sir Raja told that we should wait for sales on red candle when trend is. Yeah, actually, you know what? You can read the candles here. You know what? Let me just explain you. This 30-minute candle just like close in a bearish form. You just like go to your resistance area. We were just like waiting for some structure to create a or like a break above or close above this resistance area so we can take a buy. But if we're just like looking at smaller time frame on a 50-minute time frame, this 30-minute just like showing somehow in this shape, and below this area from where it's just like rejected twice, there's no business of next candle to break this small body candle. If it's just like going to break this small body candle, this is the range you are having like a 60 70 pips. It's just like a tradable range, so you can easily grab 20 25 pips out of it. So if it just like created a wick and respected the previous candle high, did not break above the previous candle high, did not just like lose the volume. If you just like break this low, like the third candle break the low of the small body, so there's a probability if there's like a clean traffic, you can grab some chunks out of it. That was the idea for the cells actually. But what you were talking about, that also makes sense. Then that will be some kind of a simple structure, I would say, where we just like wait for some kind of a resistance to form, then we wait for some support to be formed, then candle break and close below the support, and then we can go for the cells. All right. But here you can see this candle getting higher high, lower high, then this candle did not break above the previous candle high, start creating higher low. This candle did not break above the previous candle high, start creating lower low. This candle did not break above the high and break this both rejections, so lower low gonna respect this low. Got it? I try to explain it with all perspective actually. So it's depend on the structure you are facing there. It's the same thing, but you just like need to have that eye to understand the structure there, and that just like come with experience, and experience come with the practice. The more you just like practice, the more you will start understanding the concepts, the structures. That's all we need here. Cashback like in Canada trace 50% of previous Canada. No, it's not gonna be implemented in this 50%, not more than 50%. सर हिंदी में कब से शुरू है लाइव? अभी तो यार कोई प्लान नहीं. Let's see. Raja said in MFU that you can take counter trend entry at its retracement if the price has moved more than 100 pips. Whoever asked this question, what? Take counter trend entry at its retracement if the price has moved more than 100 pips. I don't know what you are talking about, buddy. So yeah, man, just like need to wait a little more to see how the can just like going to be printed there actually. If this can just like come down, create some support, like on a 30-minute time frame, give some confirmation candle, there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. Or this other thing which actually just be seeing looking for, so just be if you just like come down, create support, and then it just like broke the support, this is the clean traffic you are having on the left hand side, so you can go for the sales. But with my perspective, I don't know why, but I'm just like feeling that might be we just like start doing consolidation in this area, and then with the breakout it will keep pushing to the downside if the fundamental will remain same, because it could be changed anytime. If just like Trump woke up and he just like tell everyone I was just like drunk last days, that's why I just like said those all things, I'm just like going to be implement like tariff on everyone. So things will be again gonna change. so, so this is something which going to be implement if the things will remain same on the fundamental with the fundamental condition actually. Now, I already took my sales. I just wanted to know your perspective for sales because you are more experienced than me. Okay, thank you so much to accept it. Okay, that's not always the case. Not every 100 pips moves will be a confirmed retracement. Yeah, exactly. Different structure having different probability, different risk management, different execution, different like profit taking. So it just like come with the experience and with the proper education, I would say. Look at this 30 minutes, just like lows in a bearish form now. Yeah, just like can't do anything. Expect to wait here actually. Just need to wait, man. If someone just like already took this sell and grabbed 25, 30, 50 pips, I would say you should call it a day. What's going on here? Okay. Mhm. Wow, in MFU, I was just like looking at Dandan session. Everyone just like took the same trade which I have just like took here. What a beautiful execution. So see, that was a buy opportunity. Grab that opportunity. That was a sell opportunity. Both we just like grab the opportunity here. People just like doing the things at their own. This is the main purpose of the university actually. You should not be going to be rely on someone, standing at your own feet. This is something very beautiful vibe, I would say. While you are just woke up early in the morning, you just like open your charts, and now you knew that what you just like need to do with your charts actually. Just like feel that vibe. Okay, it's just like pushing to the downside now. I'm saying for counter trade, you need support to be broken if the price has moved more than 100 pips. If it bullish traction, you don't need to wait for support to be broken. That's what Raja said. Bro, you know what? There should be structure. Why are you just getting confused here? Just relax. It's a simple, you just like need simple structure there. What you are saying, it also makes sense, but it's just like one structure you are talking about. There are like many structures here in this industry. And no trade is confirmed, brother. You are just relying on higher probabilities. Yeah. In this situation, when to enter cells, now you should need to wait for some support to be formed. As Jaspeer Singh was just waiting for, like should have to be create a support, break the support. That makes sense for the cells. Like might be, let me create some structure here. If the candle just like continuously pushing to the downside, expect this is support area. Then I can just create some kind of a weak body somehow like this on the support area. Next candle will create a wick, break below the support or close below the support area. Then here you can, if this like there's some kind of minutes left for the candle to be closed, and wait for the candle to be closed. And if there's like a lot of volume, you can go for the impulse. It depends how the volume just like showing momentum in it. So this is your sell. You're going to be have clean traffic, tradable range, volume time, confirmation candle, and a counter trade setup as well. So it will become like a higher probability if the thing just like going to be printed in this shape. Rather than that, if I just like come down and create a support which should be like in a healthy body, more than 50% of the previous body, something like that. So this is where you can take a buy to to retest this high. These are the structure. Now you just like need to wait for to be printed on the chart. But now there is no buys, no sells, no confirmation there yet. Any chance for wick fill? Which wick? Where is the wick? I can't see any wick there. Which wick fill you are talking about? What wick you are like right now talking about? I can't see any wick fill. Ravind, where is the wick fill? Send me the chart. Okay, so okay, just like need to wait here. It's difficult, but probability if you just like gonna wait, you might gonna get paid. I don't know why people just like sending me messages on Discord. I never ever, mostly 99% I'm not gonna be reply on Discord actually. I could reply on Instagram, but Discord, no way. Don't send me message primarily on Discord. Left side support, green candle wick. This one? This one, it's not a big field structure, bro. It's just like moving to the downside. If you just like wanted to take a sell here, it could be a late entry. You could be trapped. It's just like you trace. It's just like fill more than 50% of the range on the left hand side. You could be trapped. So stay away. Wait for new structure to be formed. It's not like that. How you're just like looking at it. Relax, chill, and wait for your turn. You just like definitely gonna get something there. Okay, so look at this one. Just like need to wait here. Can't do anything about it. Just need to wait here. Hmm. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, and one more way I think so we can get a buy here actually. You know what? If this can just like going to be closed with a small body, next kind of credit we can break above this high, This is the range for the buys actually. For that, this candle should have a bigger wick, and the next candle should have create a wick and break above this high. So can grab some chunks here as well. Hello brother, yesterday I lifted heavy, then my shoulder blade is hurt. Who told you to lift it heavy actually? Do we need a bullish candle? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I would say I will look for the 30 minute actually. The way just like moving, the 50 minutes just like having small bodies here as well. So I will wait for 30-minute confirmations. Yeah, I'm just like muscle pain is something else. Yeah, man, I'm just like having cramps in my legs. Last day I was just like having a leg day, and today I'm just like also like feeling dizzy here today actually. But the 1 hour is already break it low. 1 hour doesn't matter if it's just like break the low, still open. It's still open. H1 just like daily actually just like start pushing to the downside. H4 start pushing to the downside. H1 still open. 30 minutes start pushing upside. And 15 pushing upside. Let's see how this candle just like about to be close. Waiting candle to close bullish. Yeah. This is this is reality of the trader who just like waiting for something to be appear on the charts. Okay, man. I am actually not interested in this 15-minute for the buys. I will wait for the 30-minute closure actually. You know what? कैश भाई ये कंसिस्टेंसी रूल एक्सप्लेन कर दें अक्सर इंस्टेंट फंडेड अकाउंट्स पर होता है द consistency rule. I don't know about any other firms, but on a dominion market you just like need 7 profitable trades actually. With the 0.5%, your day should be closed with a 0.5% profit. That's the only thing you just like needed, and you just like need to have like 7 profitable days with a 0.5% profit within 30 days, so that will make sense. I don't know anything about any other pro firms to be honest. Just like have some information about dominion markets actually. Instant accounts, yes. Instant accounts mean actually you just like got the funds now. Directly you got the fund, but definitely you just like going to be have like some kind of a strict rules here. They're not gonna be give you the real 100K with by taking just like a 500. You just like need to prove yourself you are a good trader actually. Is 50 minute good for entry if it breaks previous week? I'm not interested in this one. Look at this candle size, just like very tiny candle, small body. Not interested. We'll see if a 30-minute candle could give me some confirmation. 50 minutes is like having less probability than the 30 minute, because 30 minutes is like having more like a strong confirmation than the 50-minute time frame. And if the 50 minutes is like showing less volume or small body, I'm just like not gonna look at this one. Doesn't matter if it's just like continuously pushing upside, but I'm not gonna take that one. Is 50 minute good for entry if it breaks previous week? With this one, if you're just like going to be execute somewhere here, this is the another rejection you are having, and this is the another support you are having, so no cells here. I think so it's going to be react in the same way what I was just like thinking about to do some kind of a consolidation, and then might be with the ny it will bring something on the table. Okay, मैं तुमसे मोहब्बत करता हूँ, अच्छा जी बहुत शुक्रिया, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह व्हाट, ओके, but impulse entry, but the wick is big. Where Hava, where you just like what you just like talking about? It's just like nothing for me till right now. 50 minute, which 50 minute? This one talking about this week? No, no. Why? Don't try to force yourself for the execution. There's nothing on the chart till right now. Can you guys see the volume? I can't see volume till right now. I just like need some strong body there to understand the volume. The more bigger body I'm just like going to be get there, the more it's a sign of there's a volume. If the body size is like getting smaller, it's mean it's just like dropping the volume there. Just like keep your things simple. Just like use your eyes indicator. It will tell you the whole story. How many trades did you took one day by? I mostly maximum might be 3 trades. But if there's some kind of like a very high probability structures, then might be 3 to 4, but not more than. But it should be like within my 2% risk maximum. Germany was when I welcome President Trump's remarks from last night. This is the right way to go. Oh, German gold should continuously pushing downside, just like got a news right now, but can't see impact on the on a chart here on the with the technical perspective. Just like waiting here actually, to be honest. I think we should wait for break 48.37. 48.37. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. This candle is like about to be closed in 10 minutes. Yeah, but I can't see volume. It's just like moving like a snail. Just can't see volume only. It's getting bored now. Look how it was just like showing volume here in this candle, volume here in this candle, volume here in this candle. Look at the way how it's just like moving. It's the second half of the 30-minute time frame. The previous 50 minutes is like close with very small body. So just waiting here. The name of the game is just like waiting. ओके। प्रिंस शर्मा साहब फुल आवाज़ार हो गए जी बैठ के। शर्मा साहब क्या हो गया आपको? ट्रेड ही मिल रही कि ट्रेड ली नहीं? यही गेम है। बोर है, फोटो फुल बोरिंग बोरिंग चीज़ है। लेकिन पैसे तो बनते हैं ना भाई, पैसे बनने चाहिए। बोर हो रहे हैं, यस। आई एम आल्सो गेटिंग बोर्ड बट व्हाट वी कैन डू? cannot force ourselves. You just like wanted to get out from this boring situation. Took a seller buy without any confirmation. Then you will become activate, fully active on the charts. Look at Mr. John, he's just like totally focusing on the chart, I think so. The mature person actually. So 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Cash by my account is 1% up. Should I go for higher lot size or should I stick with 1 to 0.8? Someone just like make 1%. Look at the confidence. He just like wanted to increase the lot size. I'm up on this account for this current week like 20%. I'm not like increasing the lot size here. He just like up 1% and wanted to increase the lot size. Joke of the day. Very nice. I like the confidence. If you just like wanted to increase the load size, at least like take your account at least like I would say 4 to 5% in profit, and then try to play with the profit actually. That makes sense. Wow, going to be close in 6 minutes. Things are now just like coming up. Might be retest this high. For buy, it should not be retraced more than this one. You know what? If you're just like going to be close somewhere here, that it just like fill more than 50% of the range, then taking a buy doesn't make sense. Like now, even it just like move in last 6 minutes. See this one? It just like move in last 6 minutes. Look at this 5 minute, 1 minute, one, two, three. In the last 3 minutes, one, two. Sorry, in the last 2 minutes even. Just like in the last 2 minutes, start pushing to the upside. Move like 34, 35 in the last 2 minutes, 40 pips. So you can't do anything about it. It just like feel more than 50% of the range. If I just like wanted to take a buy, I would like see two scenario here. Number one, if I just like wanted to go with the impulse entry, I want to see a candle should have to be closed with small body, and then next candle create a wick, break above the high. This makes sense for the impulse buys because it is like created some kind of impulse entry structure. And the second buy scenario for me was like if this candle just like rejected and close with like this healthy body somehow this, and the next candle create a wick. So this is the range I'm having to trade here actually. At least if I'm just like having suppose that 60 70 pip range, so can I grab like 30 pips 40 pips out of it, the like the middle of the range, something like that. But if it just like retraced or move in last few minutes and fill more than 50% of this range, then what is just like ask yourself what is just like left here for you guys. It just like already fill half of the range, then doesn't make sense to take a buy here. It could be risky one, then it could be risky one. So I think so the main perspective which I was just like talk about before might be we just like gonna do some kind of a consolidation in this area. and then break above the high or break the low, there that makes sense to continue to go for the continuation. Look at this one. It's just like move in last few minutes, like 3 4 minutes. So yeah, can't do anything about it. It is whatever it is. Yeah, just like need to see how this can. It's like about to be closed actually. How about in H1 impulse in trend? H1? No, I'm not comfortable with this H1. It just like broke the low of the previous H1, even just like going to be closed with small body. I'm not comfortable with this buy. It's not like that. It broke the low of the previous candle and it's still open, about to be closed. Just 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. बेइज्जती हो गई नहीं यार, बेइज्जती कहाँ, मैंने क्यों बेइज्जती करनी है आपकी यार, वैसे ही जस्ट लाइक इट वाज जस्ट लाइक a funny thing, but it's just like not like I'm insulting you. I did not insult you, bro. Don't take it serious. Just like kidding. Just like I would say, just like increase it at least like 4% to 5%, and then think about to increase the lot size. If you just like really wanted to play with the profits, like right now, this account, suppose that I'm just like up this month. Let me see this one. So if I just like wanted to play with the profits, okay, so this month, this account, this is actually small capital, but you just like need to understand the like what it's up like $864, something like that. 800, okay, it's like a 800, something like 800. I will take it as a 800. 800 or $500 is like how much percentage it is? How much percentage actually it is? I need to calculate it. $800. 18%? 5,000 into divided by 18. 16%. Okay, 16%. So this is up like 16%. So for this month, if this account just like it's a small capital, so I'm just like my other account will behave in the same way. To be honest, it's just like in the same way. So if you just like suppose doing the same thing what you are doing with a small capital on a higher capital, you're just like going to be get the same results actually. So I can increase the lot size because I'm already standing in profit of 16%. I'm having this bracket of 16%, because if I just like wanted to increase the lot size, might be I will gonna double the account, like might be going, sorry, double, I mean like I'm going to be double the lot size if there's like a lot of strong structure there. If someone if someday I just like wanted to hold with my trade like on a Thursday, like on a Wednesday, so I can play with this profit. This is something I earn and I can easily put it on a stake. But first, I just like increase it by grabbing 20 pips, 30 pips, 14 pips, 35 pips. So by grabbing chunks, I just like take it to the 16% for this month. So Yeah. So if I just like wanted to increase the load size, now I can think about it. It's already up like 16%. So what I'm just like having a plan, suppose that I just like wanted to take a sell from here, or just like wanted to sell, take a sell from the top from here with the confirmation candle. I wanted to hold this trade, then might be I'm just like open a trade with a higher like a load size, and might be gonna hold on with this. If it's just like not gonna work out with my proper plan, then I'm not gonna lose anything from my own pocket. It might be take some money from my profits, but doesn't matter because I already have a profit. So if I'm just like already increase a capital and having a profit with me, it will build my confidence to hold on with my trade. So if that trade just like start going in my favor, so it easily that this 16% will become like a 20%, become like a 26%, become like a 30%. Anything could be happen. So this is the place when you can gonna increase your load size, because now you just like prove yourself that you are a good trader actually. And overall I would say this account just like standing at like more than $3,000 profit. It's like more up like 60%, more than 60%. It's just like above. So yeah, you just like need to prove yourself first. So कैश भाई आई एम आप 3.3%, क्या मैं हायर लोड साइज यूज कर, या श्योर श्योर व्हाई नॉट. Just like try to use higher. If you just like make money on Monday Tuesday, then try to hold with your profits like on a Wednesday or on a Thursday. Like if there's like a clean move, clean structure just like printed there, then try to grab the opportunity. So while you just like playing with the profits, that just like giving the confidence actually. If you just like playing with your own money, you just like might get scared, might could not hold with your trades, might could not like accept the loss. So first thing first, just like use lower lot sizes and increase the capital. If you really wanted to go for a big move, wait for your things to be appear on the chart. You have your days, you have your plan, you're already running in profits. Then now put your capital like profit on that stake. Like if I just like wanted to take a sell from here, might be I'm gonna take a sell, or might be I'm just like gonna take some kind of like a higher lot size there. Might be one lot, might be zero point 0.5 lot. So if I'm just like even going to be put 10% on stake, that not gonna that's just like not going from my pocket actually. So how to eliminate fear and increase confidence in trading? Like I have $5,000 available for trading, but still I'm trading on prop firm because I have lost my risk taking ability. Can you give me tips how recover that confidence and eliminate fear? You know what? Don't like jump if you are just like don't like have a confidence to run a live account. Don't ever try to flip on a pro firm account. You just like need to start with $1,000. Just like don't forget about this 5,000 now. Just like flip on $1,000 and try to flip that $1,000 into like a $500 or a $600, like in 2 months 3 months. Like try to increase it like in 2 months 3 months, like 50% increase, then withdraw that profit and then buy a prop firm account. And if till that while doing or going through that process, if you just like build your confidence, then you can go with a complete $5,000 account. But you should have to be lower the load size, because I can see you cannot accept the loss you just like going to be get on the real account. So lower the capital size but stick with the real account, and first build your confidence with the lower load size, then flip on the pro firm account. Yeah, because it's like very simple. If you just like flip your $1,000 into like a 1,500, 1,300, or a 1,600, that's mean you prove yourself you are a good trader. So once you just like prove yourself that you are a good trader, definitely your confidence will be like on a higher level. So that at that time it will be easy for you to take any decision to go with the real capital with a higher capital, or just like need to flip towards like on a pro firm. So it's a process everyone should have to be go through. Cash brother, got my first payout. Proud of myself. Thank you for the help. You are an amazing trader. Okay, that's really really awesome, and really really congratulations to you. And I just like wanted to see much more from you, bro. All the best. All the best with this journey. Looks like opportunity coming in. I can't see. I can see like some kind of a consolidation. Spreads are expanding. It's mean volatility. Less volume might be. Your voice is so low. I don't think so. Was this a valid buy? Not yet. There's no buy for me. As price is going up, too bad market pushing fast. Yeah, it just like already fill the range. Yeah, so have nothing here. Same thing. Let's see how market reacted to this area. Above this area, you are having this clean traffic on the left hand side for 100 pips. You can grab like 20, 25, 30 pips, 35, 40 pips out of it easily. If there's like a lot of volume, then it's gonna fill this range. But for buys, should have to be break or close above this whole rejection on the left hand side. Then you're gonna face the clean traffic there. So Sahal just like send me the chart here. Sahal took a buy on a 50-minute. Okay, last minute was just like left there, but small body, no business of next candle to break above the high. Executed, very nice, very nice, very nice. Secure little something. Oh, it's a late entry, bro. You just like become lucky. Look at the rejection. So if you just like getting into some kind of FOMO, just like always remember that it's not like the last day of the forex industry. Opportunity will come and go. Why not to go with some kind of a higher probability things? Yes. Waiting for the candle to close above the resistance. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. You know what? If you just like start doing consolidation, I will be happy. Taking a sell from here, taking a sell from here. If the fundamental condition will remain same, if I'm just like not going to be get any kind of further tweet from the Trump, like any aggressive one, because if I can see that can I just like start pushing to a downside for the Asian session, then it start doing consolidation. London is just like went up. If we start doing the consolidation again, broke the low or broke the high for the continuation for broke the low, it will be gonna drop and will respect the previous Trump speech actually. Lot of news today for us. Really? Where? Let me see this one. Final GDP, unemployment. Oh, it will be like okay, it's okay, it's okay. So you know what? How you can play with the news? I would say let the news to settle dust. Like you just like going to be get news right after 30 minutes of opening of NY session. Am I right? Then after the news, right after half hour, you just like going to be get a one H4 candle closure there. Wait for the candle of H4 to be closed, then use the lower time frame, and right after that H4 candle closure, like right after half hour of that H4 candle closure, you just like going to be hit with the NYSE volume. So then use NYSE volume, looking at the 4 hour time frame, looking at the smaller time frame, what is just like giving you the opportunity there. Use volume of NYSE and give your trade a chance with the proper plan. That makes sense. Why you didn't take this trade? Because was not comfortable. This one is just like already filled more than 50% of the previous range is just like having. If it's just like going to be placed somewhere here, going to be close somewhere here, then I'm gonna give my trade a chance. But it's just like already fill half of the range, so executing here doesn't make sense. Could you check 1 hour? 1 hour. Yeah, I can see 1 hour, but it's not like that one which what you are expecting, like breaking above this side to continuously pushing upside. It if it just like push upside, what about these rejections? This could be resistance on 30-minute time frame. It is just like a rejection, like three rejection on a 50-minute time frame. So I can see that. Not interested in this one. If it just like go, I will let it go. It just like did not even created a bottom wick here as well. So might be went up. So high probability if it start pushing downside, break its own low, will continuously pushing downside. not comfortable with this one by depending on H1 actually. And doesn't matter if I'm just like gonna miss this one. Yeah. While streaming, if you just like ask me that what was the trade I have missed while streaming before, I actually like already took one trade here. Look at this one. I already took this buy on a 30-minute time frame, this one, and already just like make money on this one, like 1.7%, something like that. So if you just like ask me that if I just like wanted to take some trade during the last day, what it could be, so that will be a sell which just like appear here. The cell will just like appear here because the candle just like created a resistance 30-minute. It's just like respected, it's just like having a tradable green traffic, already moved a lot. This candle broke the low, fill this range. This candle was a sell candle, like with a good confirmation from the top and having a tradable range here. Somewhere here this is was not comfortable structure. You know why? Because this candle just like broke above this high in the last 2 minutes, last I would say 5 minutes, I think so. It broke above the high when there's just like 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and then it just like fill more than 50% of the range. So not interested in this buys, because if I'm just like going to be execute this buy, this is the rejection I'm having. Might be it could reject from this area, and this is the resistance I'm having. So that's why this sell make more sense to against this buys actually. Man, you can read the candles. It will talk with you what's going on and what could be the probability. These days spreads are getting wild as well. I think new liquidity provider is not getting us the best of dominion which we used to have. It's not like that. So we on the Wanda and not on dominion mark. It's just like due to spread. It just like created a wick on Wanda. That's mean like it's having like a spread there. The Wanda were having like a bigger spread. That's why just like created a wick. Dominion market did not create a wick. It's mean that it was just like having low spreads there. Yeah, market just like did not come down on a Wanda. Spread just like went down. So it's just like providing you more good spread, I would say. So yeah, a minor difference could be appear with the spreads on different brokerage houses. Doesn't matter. You just like need to understand that what you are just like looking for, is it just like creating in the same way. And if you just like getting confused, you can always have like a second brokerage house to compare with each other, like Wanda or with the Dominion markets. So yeah, I think so the same thing going to be happen, like it start doing consolidation. So I think so, yeah. Look at this one, rejection and close with a small body, 30 minutes still open. So till right now, just like nothing for me on a chart. That was two execution which just like make sense. One was the buy and second was the sell. Buys also we just like took the opportunity for the buys. Many people just like took this advantage, and also many people just like took the advantage to take a sell here as well to grab some 30, 35 and 50 pips out of it. So yeah, that makes sense. But that week was a confirmation for buys. I mean, the structure was still there, but no week on Dominion halted the buys for me. So why not to compare it with the one the, so always like open two charts. It's just like happen rarely. It happens rarely. You can see it just like open with the gap. See this one? It's just like open with the gap. This gap is just like become a wick on a wanda actually. So you can read it easily. What happening here and what happened just like there. Waiting for 50 minutes. If no trade, I'm gonna close chart, come back pre NY. I'm actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna wait for the 50 minute. I'm going to close the chart and will come on NY. And just like I'm still having the perspective to take a sell. Might be not today, might be tomorrow. Or if I'm just like going to be get some structure with the NY or NYSC, definitely I am interested in sells. But we'll see. We'll see. after the news. Come and do L1 and I said, okay. Now Andrew want me to do when I just like need to do trade for myself, bro. I, I wanted to go with other account. Or if I wanted to like what, on other account, if I'm just like going to be take a sell, I will definitely going to be open a sell on this account as well. I just like wanted to play with this $845. 800. I'm still, it's extra bonus. I wanted to fight with it. Let's see if with this $800 I can make like at least like $2,000 to $4,000. Let's see. It's just like a imagination right now. Let's see. With this 800 putting stake on this $800, can I grab like 2,000, 2,500, or $4,000 for this capital? If I'm going to be lose this profit, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It will be a profits. Will again then lower the load size, but wanted to take some opportunity with a higher load. Let let make it big. So all right, I'm just like heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Is just like Friday. I don't know Raja bro just like gonna do the stream or not. We'll discuss with him. So if he just like gonna do the stream, then I will come on NY. If he just like not going to be do the stream, then I will come at 2 a.m. Eastern from tomorrow. If he just like get busy and not gonna stream for the NY, so we'll discuss with him actually. So I would say stay patient, wait for the structure to be formed, wait for the volume to be kick in, looking for the clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume. When things just like align in your favor, then always give your trade a chance. Always be a part of that trade. Even you're getting scared, then just like load the load size, but be a part of your trade. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, take care, and bye bye.